2.4 billion people have no access to clean drinking water. 6 to 8 million people die each year from water-related diseases. 14 million people in the United States lack access to clean drinking water. Why? Pathogens such as E. coli and Listeria are infectious biological agents that cause disease or illness to its host, commonly found in water and/or other liquid medium. Current testing methods are labor-intensive, costly, and inefficient. They require high levels of expertise, specialized laboratories, and intensive resources. Is there another way? What about field testing at the source? MicrobeScan envisions a handheld device capable of rapid pathogen testing and detection in the field. There is another way.
I am Dr. Michael Ndengele. I'm a biochemist, parasitology, and microbiologist by training. I am a partner to MicrobeScan LLC and at the same time also the Chief Operating Officer. Yeah, I was born and raised up in Kenya, and as you know, Kenya is a third world country where waterborne diseases and foodborne diseases are very common. Basically in Kenya, people just go fetch water from the river and they just take it home and they just consume it without even treating it or filtering it. They just use it straight from the river and use it for the domestic purposes. And actually people there die from simple diseases like waterborne related diseases like E. coli, cholera, and all that, which are very common in Kenya. So having grew up with that kind of problem, that's why I'm very passionate about what we are doing about eliminating some of those diseases related to water and food. What we are using is that technology. We want to kind of incorporate pathogen detection system into that technology so that we can detect pathogen specific in water, milk, and other fluid media. Currently, the current methods are usually laboratory based, and they are more laborious and intensive. They need a trained technician where you send the sample in the lab, and the sample has to be prepared and then grown under whatever media for either 24 or 48 hours before you can do the counts.
Bacteriophage are viruses that attack specific bacteria, also known as germs. First confirmed in 1917, bacteriophage are picky parasites and choose very specific hosts to attack. If you can detect the germ, then you can selectively identify the specific pathogen. This would be akin to identifying a suckerfish on a whale, and thereby knowing precisely the size and type of whale. MicrobeScan has demonstrated the feasibility of using these antagonistic little germs to detect and measure the type and amount of bacteria present in the liquid sample media. Through an innovative process, we are able to amplify the germ's presence and make it easier to detect at very low numbers than otherwise would be required. We can see and identify Salmonella, E. coli, Listeria, Pseudomonas, Vibrio cholera, and more by using these methods.
We are starting with a local. Here in Missouri, from our own research data, we have found Missouri itself has over 400,000 private wells, which supplies 17% of the state's water supply. That's quite a bit, a huge market, and we envision our device, field development device, being very useful to those individual wells owners. They can just buy it and be able to apply it and use it in their wells whenever they need it without collecting the sample and sending it to the laboratory for specific tests. We want to use those tools, common technology to validate our technology. And the ones we have in mind, we want to use the flow cytometer. We want to use the Tempo, which is actually manufactured here in St. Louis by Mel. We want to use the Omnilog, which is also another good pathogen detection system. So in a nutshell, we want to use the modern technology to validate our technology before we can apply it in the field. We want to empower and innovate. We want to improve our human community and put the tools and the data in the hands of people when and where they need it most, and to save lives. It's about time.